agile, consumer-centric innovation, premiumization with focus on exceptional fit and finish, omni-channel distribution, driving manufacturing and operational excellence. These strategic pillars align tightly with both macro market trends and our internal strengths, position us to capture higher than market growth and do better than market. गुप्ता जी पूछ रहे कि कंपटीशन कैसे फेस करें और एस्टैब्लिश और एस्टैब्लिश। इसमें तो मैंने पहले ही ऑलरेडी पार्टली तो क्वेश्चन 1 मार्क से कर दिया। तो ये कह सकता हूँ हम भी काफी साल से हैं इस बिजनेस में, तो इतने साल से चले हैं और चलेंगे। इसके लिए आपको ये बता सकता हूँ कि काफी काम हो रहा है। टीम इज वर्किंग एंड वी विल फेस कॉम्पिटिशन एंड एज आई हैव सेड वी विल डू बेटर इन आवर ग्रोथ देन द मार्केट प्लेस। How we see source manufactured in-house in this business is very difficult to say. It depends on the reach and where our plants are, what is the volume. But a lot of it is manufactured in-house. We also buy from the marketplace. So I can't give you the exact number. It's approximately in the range of, I would say, 40 manufactured, 60 outsourced.
That's internal.
Fans is 63 in-house, 30 about 60. 60. Okay. But it depends on category to category and depends on time to time. So I can only say that much. Then he asked for reducing expenses. That is already going on. It's an ongoing process. It's giving results, and I think it's a continuous thing which will keep on happening. Steps to resolve disputed demands, that I can tell you that we can minimize. I'm all for it. When the company is working, that how can we reduce our legal expenses? There's a lot of work is being done on that. Complaints and products. We already have a toll-free number. Product में है उसके साथ, and उसके लिए पूरा काम हो रहा है। काफी सर्विस नेटवर्क पूरे देश में काफी जगह 20,000 पिन कोड को कवर कर रहा है, तो इसमें हमारा काम काफी चलता है। The next one was from Mr. Pahul about धोनी। आपको ये कह सकता हूँ जी, धोनी का देखिए नाम हमारा है, ठीक है, आप जो बोल रहे हैं, बट एक धोनी का ब्रांड है, ब्रांड रिकॉल बहुत ऊंचा है, और इसके लिए मार्केट प्लेस में इसकी काफी बहुत बड़ी इसकी इज्जत है। और हमारे साथ ये आज से नहीं, मेरे ख्याल से 15 साल हो गए जिससे कम से कम एसोसिएटेड है, और इसमें फायदा ही है हम लोगों को। तो इसका एसोसिएशन रहना कंपनी के लिए एक बहुत अच्छी चीज है। मिस्टर अनिल मेहता डॉक्टर, आपने पूछा था
growth expectations.
Sorry?
Growth expectations which you from the company.
Growth expectation.
Which you covered in Mr. Gupta's.
वो तो मैंने already Mr. Gupta को उसमें कर दिया। Correct telephone numbers, we definitely look into it. Bank balance ये देखिए कि the business because it is 31st March, the bank balance would have been there, but the bank balance does not remain at that level throughout the year. Sometimes it happens at the end of the year there is there, so that's taken care of immediately. The next one is for Mr. Jed.
Jerry Butcher.
Again about Dhoni, I've answered. ESG program you asked about the waste management. That is already there in our report. What we talked about it quite extensively. You're seeing this impact of domestic export. I can only tell you, I think at the moment we are all right, well positioned, and export also. I would say the countries where we are exporting, we are our position is quite all right. Improvement supply chain, all this activity, SLF activity is going on, And I think we are building extremely best-in-class platforms in the company, and all activities are there to address the business needs today. Decline in growth of consumer electric. I can tell you we are committed to, and I think maybe once or twice we may have not had a slight dip in our growth, but we are working towards making sure that our growth is much more than the market growth, and we have very good plans in place, a good team. So I'm quite hopeful about that. Future growth I've already covered. Next one is
Kishore.
You have 29 questions. Some of them I have already answered. The EBITDA margin, I can just say it is 6.6 or 6.1. And as I've already answered that we're trying to, in the next 7 to 8 quarters, go towards double digit. It will take some time. Work is going on. Outlook is very difficult in today's environment. What will be the outlook of 26? And we don't give forward-looking guidance in this respect. But we are still working. I can only share the first quarter, the growth was not there, but I'm hopeful. And first quarter growth also was not there because of various reasons. The weather being one of them, some disruption from May, which all got sorted out towards the end of the quarter. And I'm quite hopeful that we'll have a decent growth. Margins I've already talked about. On this, you want to know about DTM? We've given all the disclosures that are required, but certain things we can't give. Working capital, that 18 days was one time, but if you look at the last couple of days, it's steady at that range. As far as the market share is concerned, we have given disclosure, but we have some third-party reports, which shows that we are on a progressive path towards gaining market share. Price positioning, pricing compared is vary from market to market. Some markets, our price is better, some competition is better, so I cannot give you exact, but I think we are on the right track. I can't comment on other companies' performance. What I look at definitely is our own performance, which we are working towards making it best in class. As far as employee cost, all this will all, if our top line is what we are working on, if that goes up, this will all come down. As for price revision, that it is all varies from month to month and category to category, market to market. So there is no one fixed date in which price increase was done. Lowest cost producer, we are in line with the industry, and we have a lot of cost initiative exercise going on. Hyderabad plant, it's one, as I said, most modern state-of-the-art technology plant, and we definitely do more than assembling over there. I can assure you of that. And main process buy is very complex decisions, so it depends from category to category, product to product. You've asked for percentage total lighting revenue from B2B, that again we have given all these disclosure on this. Just in the B2B lighting orders, again as per the statutory requirements, we have given everything. Further cost savings, as I said earlier, we don't give any future numbers. Electrician engagement program, I must tell you, we are seeing good results. And this with the CSR that we are doing, I think it is having good impact on the electricians. in the states where we are working. And we are now, last year itself, we trained 6,000 electricians, and I think in the current year also we will continue with this to train maybe even more electricians. CapEx plans I've already covered. Basically, Hyderabad plant was started the last year, and it should be able to meet our medium to long-term objectives of capacity, and it is the plant today is scalable in the future. Item 24, plans for contract manufacturing of white labeling. We can't answer all this. Channel mix, DTM, all these we have disclosed. Why is inventory increased? That's partly we are trying because the expectation was that the season will be very hot, so it turned out to be the other way. So that we have corrected, but that is why it was picked up at the end of March. We export our own brand, but it went out because some markets in where we were exporting, there was some disturbance over there, and for that reason, our exports came down. Mrs. Kukreja, I think I have given answer to most of the questions.
She asked about new launches and water heaters.
New launches of water heaters. As I said, there's a lot happening over there. In product innovation, we have done a lot of work. We have continued to do more work, and we will be launching more water heaters in this current year, the current season also. You've asked about some DTM, master distributor. It depends on case-to-case basis. There is no fixed rule of how do we decide it. We see the opportunity, we see the performance of the master distributor, and then decide that. You've asked for some channel checks. Retailers mentioned that there's no quality difference between Orient and two other big players, and they're driven by discounts. But I can only tell you, we are committed to delivering high quality products at competitive prices. This discount, we are not there to create this discount game. We will give the right product at the right price, and that's the policy we follow, and we will continue to follow that. So you asked just beyond in fan, what will we do beyond premiumization and new launches? I think we are working a lot on enhancing our visibility in both the traditional and digital platforms. Tremendous increase effort is being put into improving our pre and after sales service. And we're doing a lot of work on reinforcing brand trust and customer loyalty. I've talked about BLDC already. We are working on, but we cannot disclose the exact numbers. So same for the cooler market. Lighting, I've already said that this is something that we are working on and improving, working on how to increase the volume at the same time try and maintain our margins over there. Price increase, this goes from time to time. You've asked for double digit in 7 quarters, I can't tell you. These are again certain information which you can't share. Where is it going to come from? Hyderabad plant has just started. TPW has been the focus over the years. Cost structure. We have to see the capacity utilization, and once that improves, definitely cost will be lower. You asked for a long-term perspective between ECD appliances and lighting. Our strategy is very clear, which emphasizes portfolio balancing as a key growth pillar. So that's it.
Pravesh Kumar about AI and digital.
Yeah, AI and digital understanding will be a lot of work going on in the company, and I am very excited about it. Lot of efforts, the teams are working on it, and I think in the next 2-3 years there will be a big use of this of digital and AI in the company. मनोज गुप्ता या स्मार्ट कंप्लेंट्स कॉम्पिटिशन कंप्लेंट्स का आपको बता दिया नंबर है, वो आप चेक कर सकते हैं। तो मेरे ख्याल से मैंने सब क्वेश्चन आंसर कर दिए। Now, shareholders may note that the e-voting window will be closed after